Okay, so first off, I just want to say that the original intro for this video actually got corrupted or deleted. Kind of weird, but now I understand like the problems that YouTubers have whenever they record stuff and then it just like disappears. That's pretty annoying. I don't know if it was part of the camera, maybe like whenever I hooked it into the PC. I don't really know, but either way, welcome to the video, the new intro. But today we're going to be doing a, I guess like an assessment or just like a video that I'm going to show you what I eat day to day on my current plan. Pretty much what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting. I'm about 205 right now, and what I'm trying to do is probably get down to about 200 pounds. We'll see what we look like. I wish I had like a before and after picture to show you like, oh, I look like this before my cut, and now I look like this. But the thing next time I'll do that, next time I do a bulk, I'll do it there. So you guys can actually have like progress pics like before and after. It'd be good for me too, because I think that actually helped me and understand like, okay, well, maybe I'm putting them on too much fat, you know, not too much, you know, just, it would be good for me. But anyway, right now, my current diet plan, I am cutting, so I'm eating about 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day. The 1,800 to 2,000 isn't like a big deal, because either way, I'm in a caloric deficit. I'm also doing cardio daily, 20-30 minutes minimum. Try to do it every day. Not all the time do I get it, but you know, I attempt to do cardio every day because it's important for cutting. Pretty much my diet plan is going to consist of just like, it's kind of like a paleo diet, I suppose. You know, you got your oatmeal, you got your eggs, you got your red meat, your chicken, you got your veggies and stuff like that. I don't think it's entirely paleo because they don't eat some stuff like legumes, and I think they avoid that. You know, it's not because I avoid it, it's just that's not in my diet. You know, white rice, brown rice, that type of stuff. I think it's enjoyable for me to eat. I like that sort of food. You know, I like Mexican food a lot, so naturally, if I get the opportunity to eat rice and chicken, I'm gonna do it. So I try to incorporate that. Second off, I'm eating about 3 meals a day, and I'll show you what I eat after this. The 3 meals a day are just gonna consist of like pretty decently heavy meals, like protein packed obviously. Trying to get into my 180, 200 grams of protein a day. Not every day am I gonna get those numbers, but I'm definitely gonna hit near that. Minimum 150. Basically, when I'm on a cut, I will every 2 weeks do kind of like a cheat day, I guess. The reason for that is because since you're in a cut, you know, every day you're in a deficit, and every 13 days, I guess, I will do a day where I can consume, you know, 5,000-6,000 calories, just kind of eating whatever I want, but I will have restrictions. I think it's beneficial mentally and physically because, you know, you're just depriving your body of like these nutrients, and I think whenever you restore your body with the things that you mentally crave, I think it will just help you motivationally. So that's typically what I like to do. Some people take cheat days like every 4 days. Some people take cheat days maybe once every week, once every month, or some people, the tryhards, they don't do it at all because they just, oh, I'm not gonna cheat, I'm not gonna have any fun, this is, you know, just, dude, like, if that's what works for you, that's what makes you happy, then what the hell ever. So, and I'm actually gonna record the cheat day this coming week. My brother's coming down. We're gonna do cheat day series number 2, and that should be pretty exciting. Been pretty much looking forward to this. I think I mentioned in one of my other videos that I'm looking forward to it as well. So that will be exciting. That's gonna be a lot of filming, a lot of good stuff for you guys. But anyway, let's go to the kitchen. And last but not least, Halo Top. So if you guys don't actually know, Halo Top is pretty much a protein bar in ice cream form. That's about the best way I can explain it. You saw on the cover or on the label, it said 320 calories. They go from like 240 to 360. Depending on what flavors you get, but each pint has like 20 grams of protein in it. It's really good, especially for me right now, because when you get those crazy cravings, you eat a pint of Halo Top, you're good to go. So I'd recommend that. It's like bodybuilding ice cream, essentially. So pretty much what you see here is what I'm eating every day. Actually, I'll take you meal by meal. So here I usually start out with 2 packets of oats, and usually about 3-4 eggs, depending on what I want, because you know the egg yolk, each egg is about 70 calories. You know, just depending on whether I'm bulking or I'm cutting, and I'll usually throw in some PB2 in there. PB2 is really nice. It helps give you that kind of peanut buttery flavor for not that many calories, because it's got about maybe about a third of the calories that regular peanut butter does. So it's really good for that. I've actually gotten a lot of weird comments about peanut butter, eggs, and oatmeal. That's kind of weird, man. Hey, don't knock it till you try it, brother! So yeah, that's usually my first meal of the day. It equals out to be about... Actually, that's not entirely correct, because sometimes what I'll do is I'll eat 2 yolks and then 2 whites. Or if I'm trying to restrict, I'll just cut out the yolks altogether and just eat like 4 or 5 egg whites. Usually, 2 packets of oatmeal, 240, 100. It's usually about 400 calories, give or take, roughly, for that breakfast. But it's really filling, it's really good. What I like to do is add a little bit of salt in there, other kind of seasonings that you want. Sounds really weird, but chipotle powder, smoked chipotle powder and cumin and salt, that's really, it's so good. You gotta try it yourself. Now for my second meal, here I have the chicken breast, some type of lean beef, depending on what it is. It could be like sizzle steak, lean top sirloin. Sometimes I'll even throw in pork, and then jasmine rice. Now what I like about this meal a lot is it hits the rice. Savory. I usually put some soy sauce on there. I love rice and chicken and beef. It's like my go-to meal. It kind of like is really good, and usually I'll do about 2 servings of rice, and that's usually about 320 calories for jasmine rice. Usually about 6 ounces of chicken and about, you know, maybe 3-4 ounces of beef. And that's a pretty good portion. But what I'll do is I'll do that like, usually, that'll be like 2 meals. So I'll have like, I'll have that twice a day. I'll have that breakfast that I just showed you, and then I'll have that twice a day. I'll usually make it a big enough meal to where, you know, my protein and my carbohydrates, they add up to make it, you know, like 2 meals. Sometimes I'll spread it out, or sometimes I'll just eat it one giant meal because I just want to eat, and that's pretty much what I do for that. Then, so we've got some apples here. Apples are good. It's like a nice snack, you know. Now the apples aren't there for like any specific reason. I just kind of, I like them, you know, it's good. You know, it's micronutrients, fruit, could be vegetables, could be anything. 1 apple like that's like 80 calories, so it's not really that much, but I've just been craving apples lately. Could be like kiwis next week, could be pineapple, you know, but it just kind of depends. I'll usually have like a snack that I just kind of play around with. It doesn't really matter what it is exactly, but I'll just kind of throw it in there just for the magic touch. So yeah, that pretty much sums up my daily intake through the day. Like I said previously in this video, depending on if I'm bulking or I'm cutting, I don't really eat different stuff, but I will have more play around calories to work with. So I might eat extra beef or extra pork, you know, just extra rice or something like that to accommodate for the more calories that I need for the bulk, or less calories I might take in. And just kind of like take in, take out, stuff like that, and you know, or extra pint of Halo Top, you know what I'm eating right now. This stuff is so good, you gotta try it. This is amazing. But anyway, hope everybody enjoyed this video and found it resourceful. We'll be uploading more stuff coming in the near future. So guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you next video. Have a good day.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like the content, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and my Twitch, and more importantly, don't forget to sub to the YouTube channel. Thank you.